Let's go. Ron and Cut Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. They say I've been on for 2 minutes and I ain't said nothing not one time. See where I want to go here, man. Y'all see the title? I forgot. Empty net versus strategy in sports, especially the NHL. I can't believe soccer does, no hockey does that. Fourth pick almost came through. It was down to the wire. Three games was already in yesterday. Minnesota Lynx money line. Bonner, she got 17, 18 points, so she went over. Um, Liberty money line first half. So all that was through three. So I just knew the Blackhawks gonna come out, which I should have did my research on Utah. Utah was actually Arizona Coyotes, which I would have took them in the first place because they better than Chicago Blackhawks. But I thought that Utah team was a new franchise. Period. I didn't know they was from Arizona or whatever. So then they happened to come out playing pretty good. So Utah don't have no good team. They came out playing pretty good. Ended up 3-2 with a minute and a half left. This is true talk. Third period, 3-2. My play is in full swing. So I go to the game. I watch any game live. I sweat games. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just being straight honest. I sweat my games I watch. So I put it on the game. I see Blackhawks holding it down. It gets to a minute. I say, if they can get it to 30 seconds, I got super action for 30 seconds to run out. But as soon as it was like a minute and 9 seconds, they pulled the goalie and put an extra player out. So I don't know why they do that in hockey, but that's something that they need to change the rule of hockey. As we watch hockey this year, we got to watch out for that rule. It was just no goal on the end where the team is losing is at. They can hit it from half court. It'll go all the way down and go into the goal and get in one goal. So eventually, Blackhawks couldn't hold the ball on the other end trying to score. Ended up, Utah got away with the putt, went down the field, tried to score from half uh, ice or whatever they call it in hockey, however you say the hockey field. Ended up hitting the back of the goal behind the net. Then they was down there playing a little bit of defense. Then the dude went and just grabbed it and pushed it in or whatever. So that's how he came 4-2. Then another goal happened. It was 5-2. I think that was the final score. 5-2. 6.5, 5.5 went over. I should have just took it over 5.5. I'd have been sweating that to the last empty goal that got pulled. So yeah, I had a bad day yesterday. Told you I don't like losing, and if I stress that, it's the truth. Parlay King do not like losing parlays, bets, especially when they silly bets. My mistake. Let's get on to the day. Raw and Uncut Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Share it. But you don't have to share it. But if you want to share it, you can share it with somebody. You can tap back in and just read over what I'm saying. I'm trying to always get a bag daily. Another day washed away from that one mistake that I did. So I ended up 3-1. That's what I want to speak on. If you're using my content, if you're using my picks, everybody don't parlay. It's always the people that like getting one straight bet. Minnesota Lynx was probably the team to go straight. Put anything you want on it. It would have got you some money yesterday. Another one yesterday, probably Bonner. Put something on it. It would have got you some money. She scored. She was going to get her points. And last but not least, Liberty money line first half. See, they didn't even cover the spread. That's the thing about spreads. A lot of people just want to go to spreads, but me personally, I do a lot of money lines, so I know it's guaranteed that a spread would happen. Let me see where I want to go right now. I ain't expecting nobody to tap in with me. They'll come on after this show and try to watch it, but that's on y'all for not coming in, trying to get some input, trying to ask me some questions so I can comment on it, so I can give you a little insights from my point of view. Everything you hear on this channel is from my point of view, and it's always trying to win. If you checking my percentage, you can go back and look at all my videos. The one that I didn't take away, I think I'm starting to do this without music this time. That way it won't get copyrighted. The reason I came on late, I was trying other things. I'm starting putting statistics up on the screen. I'm start putting little eye scores, websites, stuff like that up on the screen. We're gonna go and get it turned up. Just put it that way. It's time to settle down, not talk all dramatic about getting a bag Wednesday hump day. You know it's time to get a super bag. I got a secret to say. I got a 10 pick in play. I got a 10 pick. 5 college football games. It's over the whole Thursday, Friday, Saturday. College football, I picked the 5 best games I feel gonna win. Then I got 5 NFL games. So that's 10 picks. It's raw and uncut, man, with me. But today I came here to give you my picks. Give you a few picks today that I feel should win. Yesterday I stepped away from MLB, but today I'm finna go on and get out there with the MLB. Now most of the good teams are playing on the road. So it's gonna be a wild day today. A lot of times statistics show in the regular season, home teams would not get shut out. There's no possible way that all of the road teams should win, but there's some games today that the road team have to win in MLB. Just put it that way. There's some games today the road teams have to win. Let's start with Cleveland Detroit game, 7.5. They put every game 7.5, no matter how the pitchers are. But they forgot, we know from the pitchers from last year or whatever. Now Westcott ain't put a pitcher on the mound yet. Detroit might be pitching their whole staff today or whatever. Cleveland have to win today 1-1. So I think if teams go down today, they might not win a division. My views on this game, I'm finna leave it alone. I'm not even finna comment. I'm not finna get to nobody to bet on. Cleveland, Detroit, I'm skipping that game. The next one is Philly and the Mets. Now, there's a game that I do want to comment on. The Mets got to have this game. Coutinho on the mound for the Mets. Suarez on the mound for Philly. This is Suarez's first game, so he done had 8 or 9 games rest. We done seen Coutinho pitch. He was like 5 strikeouts, 1, 0.85 ERA, whipped him in. He pitched 6 innings last outing. I'm dropping these big motherfuckers, man. I'm taking Philly money line. Pick 1 is Philly money line. I'm just rolling with it. I'm not ready to say this is a do or die game for Philly. First pick of the day is Philly. Philadelphia Phillies money line. I think they'll come out and get the victory. Watch what you tell me tomorrow, man. Parlay, man. You got out there with that pick. They playing one of the hottest teams, the Mets. The Mets were fighting to get the playoffs. They finally made it to the playoffs. But Philly will beat the Mets. I'm already saying it. The next game is the Yankees and KC. This is another super game that need to be won by the Yankees. I feel whoever loses this game will lose the series. So you got to think about what I'm putting in perspective when I'm making these picks. One day I'm going to give you the game, how I do make my picks, how I do figure out. It's not too much to do. I don't do all that statistics, looking at, worrying about this and that. I look at the whips. I look at the ERAs, and I kind of look at just the play of the players and the pitchers, and if it's basketball, just how the team's been playing. A lot of times you gotta just go off of history of teams. If history is already like New Orleans Saints for NFL, we know New Orleans Saints will never have a good team Here's another team that never will win nothing: the Houston Texans. I'm out there. I'm shitting on Houston too. Houston Texans will never win a Super Bowl. Period. They never won down in the whole franchise. One year they had Warren Moon. They was up 35-3 going into the second half. Buffalo actually came back and won 38-35. You figure that out. Houston was gonna play the Cowboys. Warren Moon was the quarterback. 35-3 at halftime. Buffalo came back and beat them. I mean, just gave up so many points, points after points instead of slowing the ball down. But they had that running gun offense that was throwing interception, kicking field goals, punt returning, kickoff return. Everything's in play. Let's get back to my second pick. I think New York Yankees against Logo, whatever his name. He's just like the Mario brother type motherfucker, but 6 strikeouts for him. I'm looking at just the KC pitchers. You know, the Yankees, Philly, Cleveland, all these. This is their second or third game in the playoffs. The other team had a whole series to play, so they more seasoned than these top of the division teams. But I'm out there today with this game. Kansas City just gonna have to kill my ticket. Philly and Kansas City will have to kill it. I'm taking New York Yankees today. So that's pick 2, the Yankees. Yeah, I got time today to sit here and analyze war room activities. I'm looking at, games, trying to give you a little insight of what I'm picking. Dodgers and San Diego is next. This is one game I would not stay away from. Cease on the mound. Dodgers don't have no pitchers, so the Dodgers actually might do what Detroit is trying to do: pitch nothing but bullpens through the whole game, which sometimes that's a good strategy, but sometimes it'll get you toe off the frame. You put one bullpen pitcher in and he come out with an ERA five some, believe me, five some ERAs will get busted up. I'm staying away from this game. No, I take that back. Let's rewind. Cease. Cease is two. Cease is 13. His ERA is 13 something, 2.4 whip, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. He will get busted up, but I'm still not going to take the Dodgers to win. Let me go to my site that I gamble on. I'm going to actually see what is the actual for Mookie and for Tani. They percentage on. I'll tell you something in a short minute. This thing pick up quick like I wanted to. There we go. We in play today. Welcome to additional raw, uncut war room activities with Parley King 101 TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, share it on your timeline. Go tell somebody it's going down. Hope people start tapping in. Let me go to MLB. Hits. So let me see the Dodger game. Oh yeah, this will be a big hitting game today. It's a high money lines on Mookie Betts and Otani minus 209 and Otani minus 228. But if they walk them, they probably walk them. So let me try something else real quick. This third pick is going to be a hard one. What I'm going to say and what I want you to do instead of the hits, because they can get on base or whatever. But Mookie been having a bad day, but Ashanti, Atani, see they got him at minus 164 on runs and RBIs on here. So I'm going to take him just to get one run RBI. So that means if a run on base or whatever, if he hit a homer, it's going to automatically get it. But if he hit a double, he's go to second. So if the other players come in and hit him in, that means I hit the bet. So I'm taking a Tani over one just to get one run or RBI anyway. That's number 3 pick. A Tani, I think that's his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But you know, they Jacks, man. They don't even know how to pronounce our name. Yeah. Otani, that's his name. So number 3 bet is Otani over one run RBI. So that means he can get either one. Pick 4. See, I'm an NHL type dude right here, man. I think I do got the show shot. Pick 4. Let me go to it. Let me peep something out real quick. These are 2 powerhouse scoring teams. I don't care what y'all think about it. Just watch how the year play out and watch how you see me going back and forth to these 2 teams. And they start the year out together. Colorado Avalanches playing Vegas Golden Knights. They got 6.5. If I could have brought the total down to 6, that would have been a perfect over. Let me read what the stats say. Bottom line, the Vegas Golden Eagles host the Colorado Avalanches for the first season opener. Vegas had a 45-29 record overall and a 28-13 3 record at home last year. The Golden Knights committed 248 total penalties last year. That's averaging 3 a game and serving 7 penalty minutes per game. Colorado went 50 and 24-7 overall and 23-18 on road games last year. So they both, the Avalanche scored 300 goals. See, here go where it's come and play. While the line 252 for the plus 50 goal differences last year. So that's over 554 goals on Colorado games. So now they just need to get 7 right here. No injuries for either team. So they got a full slate of players today. I like taking chances on games like this. I'm jumping out there no matter what. Now, if you can get actually, I probably have to put it in on another site. I like Colorado, Las Vegas, over 6.5. This where the empty golden might play a role. But if it don't, I'm out of there. I don't see them coming down there playing a 2-1 game or nothing like that. When it's an over game like this, if I get it to 3-3, then we got action. We got action to cover the 6.5. That's what I'm intending for this game to be. This will be the last game playing. So you never know. There's some more stuff on tab for the night. There's some more NHL games, but I'm not going to too much comment on this. This actually game day 2 is a lot of NHL playing. You got Toronto playing Montreal. Not gonna get my input on that game. I'm not getting my input on none of these games. I just went for the one that I need to come through. Edmonton, Winnipeg, Calgary, Vancouver. Vancouver, pretty good team. But I don't feel like I need to deal with them today. New York Rangers, Pittsburgh, Toronto, Montreal. So that's it. That's 4 picks I just gave you. Let me run it back down for you. I like Philly and MLB money line, like the Yankees money line. A Tony, I like him to get over 1. So that's all he got to do is get 1 run or RBI. So long as he scored or he bring somebody in, I hit. If I see anywhere on the run RBI slate, it's a one right there. That means I hit that bet. And I like the offense win games. Colorado Vegas should go over tonight. That's 4. See what else I hear, man. I want to get y'all this 10. I'm not even gonna do that. Let's move over to. It's actually a football game tonight, but it's a trash game. New Mexico 1-4, which New Mexico State is one of the trashiest team in college football. They playing Jacksonville State, which Jacksonville State started 0-3. They done stepped up. They 2-3 now. Out for the season. Let me see if this quarterback. That quarterback from New Mexico State out for the season. He played 2 games. New Mexico State, man, this dude averaging 2. They hold this they offense 278 yards. The whole total offense 108-yard passing. Damn, man, these niggas suck. New Mexico State only 108-yard passing. Jacksonville State averaging 439 yards total offense. Rushing 204, passing 226. So you tell me, point wise, 36 points a game. Jacksonville State, New Mexico State only 19 points a game. Period. Spread too high though to do a money line halftime. It's gonna be 10 by the half. So I'm just gonna stick to the 4 games. I mean, Jacksonville won't be a bad game not to play, but it's here or there. Let me talk a little MLB coming up. So the reason I'm not coming on NBA, I love NBA, man. That's one of the things I can't wait to get started on. NBA. I'm a type of person, Parlay King 101 would gamble on any type of sport, golf, boxing, tennis. Yeah, I'm throwing them out there. The 3 sirens nobody would think about, nobody would look at. Baseball, NFL, and NBA is my 2 best sports. NFL, NBA is my 2 best sports. Um, I said boxing a while ago. Badminton, anything it takes to get a bag, to get a win, you gotta know Parlay King is on it. So you tap in here, you will probably get any type of parlay coming from me. Where I want to go here. NCAA and a weekend game. See, tomorrow we got a good game. Coastal Carolina playing James Madison. Both of them are 4-1. Spread keep going up on Coastal Carolina, which is going up to 10. They're getting 10 points. I think the 10 might be good tomorrow. The 10 will be good tomorrow for Coastal Carolina, but that's here to say we should get in more into that tomorrow. UTEP, one of the sorriest teams in college football. So it's some good games to win tomorrow. So that's 2 off the top. Friday, you got UNLV playing, but damn, they didn't put UNLV 18-point favor. Let me see what Utah State is actually 1-4. UNLV 4-1 because they lost last week. They got the good quarterback, but I think they finna fall back down. Maryland, let me see what Maryland's record 3-2. So I'm gonna get out there on Friday because I got to. It's me, Parlay King. I always wager every day. Saturday, here's where I want to talk. Missouri playing UMass should be a big blowout. Let's stick to the top 25. I got other things to talk about on the regular teams playing. Alabama will get a payback game against South Carolina. Guarantee you that. Clemson should handle Wake Forest, but I don't think about at 20. But we'll know when we get to that date to talk about that college edition Saturday morning. Gonna be epic. Remember that part. Pittsburgh, California. That's another good game. Pittsburgh, pretty good team. They still undefeated. So Pittsburgh is on the list to be in that running for that ACC title. USC and Penn State is a real good game. Man, it's gonna be some tough games this weekend. You gotta tune in to me, man. I got a super fly ticket in play right now. It's a 10 pick. I'm not gonna give it away. If it come through, you will see it Sunday night posted. Texas, Oklahoma, that's a fire game right there. Texas is favored by 15 points. Oklahoma is pretty good, so man, that's up in the air game too. Notre Dame playing Stanford, BYU. That's another heavy hitter team, BYU. But Arizona might surprise them. Georgia should blow the doors off of Mississippi State. Tennessee, Florida. I think it's a payback game for Tennessee losing last week, but Florida ain't no joke. Ole Miss and LSU is another good stellar game. So I'm looking at it. Let me go back down the list. Penn State, USC, Ole Miss, LSU. That's two games. Ohio State and Oregon, three games. That's gonna be super tough Saturday. I got the hookup right here. Colorado. I'm passing the Iowa State game. That's gonna be a good game, but Iowa State undefeated too. Okay, okay. Kansas State played Colorado. Man, you got a lot of these cats on Dion M bandwagon. Man, Kansas State will beat Colorado. Better team, physically better, um, will to win. Franchise has always been better. You will see a victory right there for K State. So that's one I just gave you right there. Lock it in. Boise State playing Hawaii. They playing over in Hawaii. I might not even be worrying about that game. NFL coming up tomorrow. We got a super game. 49ers against sorry, trash, Geno Smith, who is sorry. He messed me out of Bengals Saturday. Geno Smith do not have nothing Sunday. I mean, Geno Smith is trash. San Francisco, they got a bad record. I seen somebody post something. San Francisco Giant 49ers, y'all got a worse record than the Cowboys. Y'all trash. The 49ers got a worse record than the Dallas Cowboys. So think about that part. Y'all been talking about all that shit about the 49ers, this go to strong team, and they very beatable. Jacksonville, Chicago should be a good game Sunday. Jacksonville just done fell off for the moon. They 1-4. I think the Bears 3-2. Just, we'll talk about that Sunday morning. New Orleans, the quarterback is out. Arizona Cardinals, Green Bay Packers, Packers at home in Green Bay, man. Kyler Murray, you better get ready to do your thing because Green Bay is gonna play you. Coast Tennessee, just a game just there. Cleveland, Philly gonna strike back. First half, full game and play for Philly to take over. Deshaun Watson suck. Houston, New England, Patriots. Houston money line should be New England. You never know if it's bad condition, weather bad. You never know how the game gonna turn out. Baltimore, Washington. Baltimore should win the game. On that note, man, we got a few more games. Pittsburgh Raiders trash game. Chargers Denver trash game. And you got Chargers favored over Denver Panthers. Atlanta Falcons will destroy the Panthers. So that's one lock. I gave you the lock yesterday. Kansas State, Atlanta Falcons. That should be a good win. Dallas Cowboys. Now here we go right here. Detroit. You got so many people gonna jump on Detroit Lions bandwagon. And guess what? When y'all get disappointed, when the Cowboys actually beat Detroit, watch how y'all be looking. That's why you do it every year. You've been doing it your whole life. The Cowboys been around your whole existence, and y'all been getting wins on us. But it been every once in a while we've been having pretty good records for the last 7 years. Somehow we were 12-3, 12-5, 12-4. We always keep winning over 10 games. Just the playoffs been preventing us from going further, but we always break y'all heart during the middle of the season, regular season, when you go against us. So watch this week. I'm not gonna take the Cowboys straight up. Points gonna be in effect with the Cowboys, and Sunday night, Cincinnati should destroy the Giants. Let me see something real quick. Spread so low. Okay, we'll worry about that then. Ron Could Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. Subscribe to the channel. Go to Parlay King 101 on IG, Parlay King on Facebook, Parlay King exclusive picks on Twitter, uh, Parlay King 101 underscore on TikTok. I just gave you the 4 pick of the day. You got to go back and look at it. 4 games. We're gonna come back tomorrow, break it down. Yesterday we went 3-1. The title of the show describe why I lost the game. I forgot. Empty nets versus strategy in sports. So hopefully tonight the empty nets help me out. I'm out. Let's go. Let's get a bag. Let's eat.